Alright guys, I'm going to be trying to do a video on the SOG Adventure Pack, I think it is, Adventure Kit, actually. I'm recording this on my phone, and my phone is sideways, so I'm sorry if the video is like horizontal, but because I picked up my camera and it was kind of dead. So, yeah. Basically, it is like the best bang for your buck you could get, because it's, you know, basically here's the whole kit, what it comes in. The SOG Fari, Fast Talk, pretty sure it is, and the little shovel. And if you're interested in all the specs, all the flashes on, there we go. That's the machete, you could pause there. So yeah, I'm sorry for this sticker, but I just got this like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, basically the packaging, you know, it's not too great, if I do say so myself. And it's English and French because I'm in Canada and there's French, so yeah, that's the other language if you're wondering. But yeah, the little packaging, if I must say so, sucks. It really does suck. I already unboxed everything because I'm impatient. But basically it's just a white box with that nice looking thing over it. And the packaging, it's basically, there's stuff stuck in there, but basically there's no padding whatsoever. It's just, they just shove all the plastic in the box. It's basically if you'd buy everything separately, all the packages, they just shoved it all in one box, and that's what it is. So basically, I tested out everything before, little hatchets and everything. So there's all the stuff. They're a bit scuffed up because I use them, obviously. So there you go. That's that. Oh, and the shovel. It's also in the case. Yeah, the shovel's really just nothing special. It's just a normal shovel. So yeah, basically, I'll start off with the machete because this one, you know, I paid this $60, by the way. Just this, the Fast Talk is worth $100. So this thing, the machete, you know, it looks cool and everything. It's just wonderful. If that's what you're looking for. The handle, it's rubberized. I don't know something it says on the box. If you go back in the video, you could read it for yourself. It tells you all the steel and everything. So if you'd see all the teeth on here, it's pretty awesome. They worked. I sawed a plank in half, so they do work. I actually tested this. The back of it, it has little notches in it. It's not really a hammer in anything because it's notches, and you could, sorry, possibly cut yourself on them. But yeah, because they are pretty sharp. And the blade of this, I don't know if you can see this. My phone's actually going to focus. I don't know why the flash is on either. But okay, look at. I'm going to go down here. Look at the blade. I don't know if you can see this. It's bent, absolutely bent. And I've just gotten this like 20 minutes ago, like I said. Absolutely destroyed. This thing, and I tried only to cut a piece of bark. I don't know if you can see this, the flex in here. And I know it's a machete. I own like multiple. Machetes. I have some made in England, made everywhere, made in Japan, made in China. I have a bunch. And this never really happened to me because this is basically made for cutting leaves and, you know, stuff in the jungle. So I'm not really impressed. This basically now is pretty much done for. But it is sharp because the blade is so thin, it's like ridiculously thin, so it's pretty sharp and it cuts pretty well. That was only a piece of bark that was on a log that I just chopped off, and that's what happened to it. So I'm really not impressed with that. And then after there's a little Fast Talk thing. That's what it is right here. The blade is 2 inches long, and when you get everything, by the way, the metal's like all lubed up, so it doesn't rust and everything. I'm not really a big fan of it. This thing's pretty cool. I used it extensively too to just chop the little logs and the little twigs and everything. It works pretty well for what you get. No complaints on this one. I'm actually just probably going to put paracord, just because I find like if you don't have gloves or anything, it slips out. It's really like slippery, especially if you're sweaty. So I don't know, that's my like only complaint. And the pick also really works. I could have a pretty big log and stab it and lift it up. It doesn't fall out or anything. The pick's pretty sharp itself. So yeah. And the shovel, I mean, it's just your standard shovel. There's nothing special about it. Actually, it's pretty small. That's my 3rd shovel that I buy. So, I don't know, I have a lot of experience with these little things. And a lot of bad experiences, too. Basically, that's a full length. That's probably like, I don't know, size of my forearm. I don't know, so it's probably like a foot, maybe. You can see here, actually. Exact length of it. Have my dumbass flash on. Closed length, when it's in a little ball, 7 1/4 inches. 24.5 ounces, and just under 20 inches, 18.25 inches. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty little shovel, and obviously, you know, like most other shovels, it has a little pick in the back. That's what you want to do, and that's cool. And all the sheaths that come with it, which is a huge bonus for me, I guess. They're not Kydex or anything. I'll probably just make my own, like in Kydex or PVC. But yeah, that's obviously just a little fast talk thing. There's a button sheath, and they have a little belt, or I don't know, molly thing in the back that you could attach onto your vest or whatever. I don't know. Personally, I find these things could unbutton after like extensive use, but yeah, that's just me. The machete sheath is just, you probably cut yourself. There's no like not even any plastic or Kydex anything on the blade. So if that's something you're worried about, then you know, I probably make my own sheath. But like judging for the sewing quality that I got from like mostly other sheath, this one's actually pretty decent. Other thing too about like sheaths, people say like, oh, it's bad, like this part, the little rivet looking things are, that might get undone, yes, but I find the most important part is when it's on your belt, this little thing. You see I did a pretty good job on stitching it. It's not that bad. But then again, I've had a lot of sheath that just snaps off and then you lose your knife or machete, whatever it is. So yeah, and they put their really big SOG logo on it, which is pretty good. And the standard, you know, shovel pouch. Every shovel I have came with this thing. The only difference that this one has is SOG or SOG on it. That's it. So yeah, I don't know. Performance is really not impressed with this. The shovel, I didn't test it out obviously because it's just a shovel. Whatever, I have a bunch. But this, I basically got this kit just for this, because this is worth $100, and well, in Canada at least it is. And I'm pretty impressed with it. I paid everything $60, which is pretty awesome. Like overall opinion, this thing, it's good if you want to maybe chop little logs with this. Maybe chop like, I don't know, leaves, or if you live in like a highly forested area, I guess, if you could say that. You might be good for chopping away leaves and stuff. This thing, if you want to pick, break ice, I don't know, chop through wood or anything. Obviously, it's a hatchet. You could do that. It's pretty nice. And the shovel, you know, it's a shovel, whatever. It's also, I just find personally, it's pretty small. Like, it's not like extendable or anything. Let's see, stupid flash. Where is it? Yeah, it's 18.5. So, well, 18.25 inches, which is pretty short. So yeah. Basically, that was like my little first impressions and review. So there you go, that's combo kit, Elite Adventure. That's basically it. Not impressed with the packing either. Packing sucks. Yeah, it's SOG, and I got lifetime warranty on it, which is pretty good. If I could focus on here, probably blinding all you guys. Sorry. There you go, both languages. So yeah, there you go. Made by SOG. Overall, I guess it's pretty good. If you want just like the little fast tomahawk looking thing, or the shovel, it's pretty good. If you want to cut leaves too, that's pretty good. But other than that, other than leaves, it kind of sucks. That's my honest opinion. But yeah, so peace.